Hey guys, how y'all doing? So I was just on Facebook and I was just listening to this foolish preacher. I'm telling you, anyone can be a preacher today. I don't know what's the process to become a preacher, but it seems as if anyone can get up there and preach and spew garbage out of their mouth. Just really mislead the people. And the reason that I'm putting the preacher that I just heard on blast is because he just said don't get a marriage license. That is so foolish. I mean, really, don't get a marriage license? So you mean to tell me you being a man of the cloth would really suggest that people do not get a marriage license if that is the land of the law? Okay, the land of life is, the law of life is you should get married. That's God's will for his people. He created all of us. But the law of the land is that you should have a document that basically proves that you're married. And it's a reason for that. It's a legal binding contract between two people that agree to be together forever. So this guy is spilling like bullshit. And he's a preacher. And he's talking about the government, all of this foolishness about the government, why you shouldn't do that because it's basically, it benefits the government and not you. He's either not married or I don't understand why he's giving this misinformation out. One thing for certain and two things for sure. You should get married. If you spend a lot of your time with someone, a significant other, tie the knot. Because some places do not honor Commonwealth marriage, and Commonwealth marriage is honored like if you be with a person for 7 to 10 years. In some states it doesn't matter. If you don't have that document, y'all was never married in some states. But not only that, you should have a wife, because what's going to end up happening is your next of kin is going to claim you. Your next of kin, and whomever that is, whomever, you might not even talk to them. But because they're your next of kin, legally on paper and it's documented, that is who all the government officials are going to deal with. I'm telling you, y'all, of course Jesus is mad, and of course Jesus is coming back. You got the biggest scams going on in the church. Pedophilia, them molesting their congregation members. Now, I think the Notre Dame Cathedral in France has committed insurance fraud. Okay, I know that might sound crazy, but I was watching a report of a guy on a roof 1 hour before the church burned down, the cathedral, the church, before it burned down. And then all of a sudden there's a fire in the building. But peep game, this is why I say that it's an insurance scam. So, March of 2018, CBS ran a story about that church in disrepair. And they said that it was going to cost about $185 million to fix that church, to repair the damages. Also, the church is not owned by the church. It's owned by the government. So, I'm like, wait a minute. Alright, it's owned by the government and not the church, the diocese, which is very interesting. They want the Americans to really help them out because they said it's a tourist attraction and we got the money. We do. Because goddamn it, we need our own backyard fixed up and some things done in the community ourselves. You understand? Look at how the poor communities are suffering. Huh. You want to give money overseas. Boy, bye. So anyways, this is what makes me think that it's a big scam. Also, they're saying that the crown of thorns is not the original, but it's been celebrated and it's been there for centuries. How many centuries? Jesus died in over 2,000 years ago. So how many centuries? Man, everything is a scam. Like, what people want to believe lies as opposed to the truth. So that's what I'm saying about that guy. Don't listen to him. You understand? Now, my mom was dating this guy and everybody thought he was my dad because that's how we was introduced. You understand? And they came and told me the man had passed. You understand? So I couldn't really do nothing because legally I had no relation to him. What we was telling people in the street and legally was totally different. Legally, I had to contact his real next of kin because those people wasn't answering any questions. None. So I had to contact his next of kin. You understand? And I only know it from having a relationship with him, so I know the people who to go to let them know, yo, your people's passed, man. But I said that to say all it is. If you don't have no legal documentation, no legal proof that you're connected to that person, they're gonna go to your next of kin. Get married, get your paperwork in order and keep it pushing. Don't be listening to these foolish ass people on the internet talking about marriage license. Don't go get a marriage license, please. A marriage license is everything that's going to help you get everything entitled to you. You, the person who's connected to that individual. That man's crazy, man. These preachers, they messy. They messy too, guys. Now, people, you know, I just want them to know the church is your body. You know, not the physical house you go in. You understand? That's the house of God, the house of worship. You understand? But the church is your body. You know, your temple. That's where Christ resides. That's why he says, I'm nigh. I'm near. I'm in your heart if I am there. He's there, but you have to activate him. You feel me? But that guy, him and Matthew Theodos, that other guy, you know, that other pastor that be on here, calling women out their name and having them to twerk in church and just talk real bad, swear at his congregation, swear at the women, talk real poor about women. He's a man of the cloth, supposedly. I'll be like, I don't know who he is a preacher for, but he don't represent God. I can't stand that man. I can't stand nobody playing and pretending to be something they're not. You understand? And that's what I'm saying. Now this is going to come out. You know? I'm just doing something to this here. I want to do something right quick, guys. I tell you, I hate this. 'Cause my hair could never just do something nice and stay that way. You know. Me, myself, personally, I don't like wigs. But I will wear them. You understand? But I don't like curling my hair either, because too much heat in my hair is just not helping. I don't like that, you know. It's not healthy, I don't think. But, you know, just check it out. You might be religious, you might not be. You might believe in Christ, you might not. But don't be foolish. You understand? Don't be helping donate money to these lost causes, man. You can't buy your way into heaven. There's no such thing as money going into heaven. We need that on earth. God don't have no pots in money. Understand that, okay? So don't be duped out here. The hustle's real, man.